Next up for Leeds United, they're on the road again as they travel to the City Ground to take on Nottingham Forest this Sunday.
Sean Dyche is back in the dugout.
They drew 2-2 in their last outing against Manchester United. Leeds United are off the back of a 3-0 loss against Brighton. And with questions starting to be asked of Leeds manager Daniel Farke, how will he approach it? Let's get into the latest team news and start at 11. Hello and welcome to the Starting 11 show. Hope everybody is keeping on doing well. A massive game for Leeds United down on the City Ground this Sunday. Throughout the course of this show, guys, I'm going to give you the latest team news, who's available for this game, who's not, who's in, who's out, who's up, who's down. And then I'm going to give you my starting 11 that I think should start this game against Nottingham Forest. And let me know whether you agree or disagree, because this is always up for debate, this one. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we do get into the video, guys, please make sure you're dropping a like on it. Drop a like on it, hit the like. Good lad, sound. Thanks very much. So we're going to start off. I'm going to start off with the goalkeeper first, then we're going to go into the back four, into our midfield three, and then, of course, our front three as well. Daniel Farke might tweak the system if Dominic Calvert-Lewin is out for this game, but we'll go with the 4-3-3 at the minute, so we just have to see. So this is how I'm going to line up, guys. So first, we'll start off with the goalkeeper. It's Lucas Perry, lads, and I don't know how he makes me feel. I really don't know how he makes me feel inside. I don't feel safe with him. I don't feel like he minds me. I don't think he fills me with a load of confidence. He made a really good save, double save against West Ham, really good save down at Brighton. But then there was a couple of the goals against Brighton that we suspects for when he came to his front post that I didn't really like. And he is still setting into this lead, so I'm not going to be too harsh on him. So he starts this game. He's obviously brought in as number one, so I'm going to stick with him at number one. And let's hope he has a better performance this time. And we'll move into our back four, guys. We'll go from right to left first. Jayden Bogle. Jayden, we need more out of you, buddy. We need more out of you. He wasn't great against Brighton, lads. Neither fullback was, but I thought Jayden Bogle was particularly poor. Probably one of his worst performances in the league short, to be honest with you. So we need to get him back to the levels that we've seen him in the Championship. Joe Rodon, look, he's number one on the team sheet all the time. When I think of Leeds United start 11, Joe Rodon is there every single time. And then one that's probably going to surprise people, it's Pascal Struijk, lads. I'm going to bring him back in for this one. These are all going to kill me and you're all going to disagree with me with this one, but I didn't like the look of Bial against Brighton. I really didn't. I didn't really like the look of him against West Ham, if I'm completely honest, but because we won the game, I felt like he got off the hook. He reads the game well, but I just think he just feels very like laboured or something in his play. And I kind of look ball playing centre half. So I think Rodon kind of has that little bit of roughness in him where, you know, he goes in with the tackle, wins his headers. Struijk, we know that he can pass the ball and come out from the back with it. I don't think Bial has that in him. So I kind of like that dynamic of having one kind of strong go win the ball and let the others do it. And then I kind of like the kind of graceful kind of sort of centre half. That's just my opinion. And I don't think he filled me a lot of confidence. So I think Struijk comes back in for this game. But who knows? It's 50-50. It's 50-50 with this one. Gabby obviously keeps that left back because it's Gabby. No one else going there, so we'll go with Gabby. And then moving into our midfield three, Ethan Ampadu. Ethan, need more out of you, buddy. As Leeds United captain, we need more out of you. You need to start leading these players. Feels like at times he gets a little bit of like a lapse in concentration in the game. He lets his man run off him. And he doesn't really give me that kind of hard hitting, I'm the captain, I'm leading this team sort of vibe, as he was in them opening games, especially against the likes of Everton. Remember that tackle on Dewsbury Hall, Newcastle as well. He was absolutely phenomenal. But I just want to see more out of me captain. I want to see more emotion from him. I want to see him getting the players up and amongst it. So a little bit more from Ethan this week. Please, Ethan, let's up them performance levels. Longstaff stays in there for me, guys. And I actually think this is a game that Sean Longstaff could thrive in with their midfield. Now, look, we know in Nottingham Forest, they have abundance of players. They also have a lot of injuries there as well. It's going to be very interesting to see if Elliot Anderson is going to make this game. There is talks that he is carrying a couple of knocks. He was rested against Sturm Graz during the week for Nottingham Forest when they were away in Europe. They drew 0-0 in that game. Morgan Gibbs-White missed the penalty. He wasn't in the squad for that game. Sean Dyche alluded to it that he is carrying a couple of injuries. But it's going to be interesting to see what he makes the squad. But you still have a very capable midfield. Yates is in there as well. He's a very, very good player. But I do think Sean Longstaff could have a part to play in this game for Leeds United. I want to see him get further forward and amongst it and joining that attack, absolutely. And I'm going to bring Stack back in for this game, lads. Not anything against El Tanaka. I just think we need a little bit more of his quality going forward. I think this game is going to be fine margin. So I think if we're going to get free kicks in around the box, who better than Anton Stack after that absolutely beautiful free kick that he scored against Wolves. So I do want to see Anton Stack come back in there. I think it's a change Farke does have to make, to be honest with you. And I don't really mind this chopping and changing between him and Tanaka, and the two of them at each other. And I hope he ups his performance levels as well. And I don't think it's any fault of his own. We've obviously heard from Daniel Farke that he's been carrying a couple of injuries, obviously a broken finger, supposedly. The rib is a weird one because some are saying that he just had a bang to his rib and it was a bit of a bruised rib. Others are saying that it was an actual crack to his rib. And I think if it was a crack to his rib, I don't think he's going to play football because I've done it before and I couldn't get out of bed. So hopefully he can get back to that levels that we seen him at the very start of it. And look, if he can have a decent game of this and then a 2-week international break to really get back up to speed after as well. So it's going to be interesting to see who Farke goes with in the middle of the park against Forest. Going to move on to the front three then, guys. You're not even able to see me front three there because I have the banner there. Sorry, you got that banner all the way. There we go. Right, I'm going to go with Noah Okafor out on the left-hand side. Again, he's one of them players that I feel like he's definitely our most creative player. He definitely can make things happen. But I just don't feel like he's 100% like gone up the gears yet. I still feel like he's only in second gear for us. I don't feel like he's fully fit. He's obviously had a couple of niggles here and there. He was obviously taken off at half-time against West Ham. But against Brighton again, he looked like our main out ball without really kind of, any sort of, what would you say, danger kind of coming out of his play, but he did look like Leeds United's out ball. So I just want to see him get up to speed. I want to see him fully fit just to see what he can offer at his full potential, because I do think he has bags of potential in there. So he definitely starts for me. And then out to the right-hand side, look, this is going to be incredibly harsh on Brendan Aronson. He was absolutely brilliant against West Ham United. And then a complete opposite for me against Brighton. And this isn't a bashing of him. I'm at to taking Stack out. I'm at to taking Tanaka out. I'm at to taking Bial out. This isn't a bashing of Brendan Aronson before anyone jumps on me back. I just love Dan James. And I don't know what the situation is with Dan James at the minute. He seems to be getting charity minutes. He comes on 10, 15 minutes. You think, right, he's working his way back into this team. Then I think he was against West Ham. Did he only get 2 or 3 minutes? And then Brighton, he comes on again. And he's kind of huffing and puffing. And I think there's more than what meets the eye with Dan James. So I'd like to see him kind of start the game. He's obviously been back from injury now a good couple of weeks. He's been training. He's been getting a couple of minutes. So why not try him for the start? And I do think we could use his pace away and Nottingham Forest, because I do think they're going to have a bit of the ball as well. So I do think we can exploit them on the attack with Dan James. He does like to get the ball into the box as well. And I do think he can create things for us. So, and then it's not a bad change then as well. If he does flag a little bit, even if you only get a half out in 60 minutes, you could bring Brendan Aronson back on that right-hand side with bags and bags of energy then as well. So nothing bad against Brendan Aronson. We just want to see a little bit of rotation. We're all calling for rotation, and I think Farke, he has to tweak it. So let's see. More than likely, he's probably going to stay with Brendan Aronson out. But this is my starting 11. This is what I think he should go with. Up front, Calvert-Lewin, if he is fit. Farke obviously said he does have the abductor injury. It's 50-50 whether he makes the game. That he hasn't trained this week looks unlikely. And then probably an hour after the press conference, Calvert-Lewin posted on his Instagram of him in training this week. So I don't really know what's going on there. It's going to be one that has to be seen. But if he is fit and he's able, I'd definitely be starting with him up front, just so we can get DJ to start putting the ball into the box a little bit more. If he doesn't start, you'd naturally think that Farke's going to go with Lucas Meche, because he's not going to go with Joe Pirro in this system. We know he doesn't work in this system. If he is going to give Joe Pirro a couple of minutes, I think he's going to have to tweak it. I think he's going to have to revert back to the 4-2-3-1 and get bodies closer to Pirro, absolutely 100%. But if not, and Calvert-Lewin isn't fit, I think he's going to go with Lucas Meche, guys. So that is it for your starting 11 show, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Really do. Make sure you're dropping a like on the video. Hit that hype button as well for me, guys. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Myself and Dylan will be back for the watch along. Probably start about quarter to 2, I should say. We'll start. No, it'll be a bit earlier than that because kickoff is 2. We're back for the watch along anyway. So that's it from me, guys. Mind yourselves, mind each other. We catch you in the next one.